Recapping the first round, let's get into it. Fernando Mendoza. Fernando Mendoza is Gematria 74. He is the new quarterback of the Raiders. Raiders is Gematria 52. He played college football with Indiana. Indiana is Gematria 52. Hoosiers is 108 and 45. Or actually, the Hoosiers is Gematria 60, and now he is playing games at Allegiant Stadium, Gematria of 60. David Bailey from Texas Tech is now playing in New York. Texas Tech is Gematria 33. Also equals 33 in Gematria. New York equals 33. David Bailey. Is that with an E? David Bailey's Gematria 49 now. In Gematria, New York Jets equals 49. He is playing with the New York Jets. New York Jets in abbreviations does equal 49. Now let's get into his last name. Bailey's Gematria of 27 and 54. No. The New York Jets in abbreviations equals 45. Bailey has Gematria of, 54. Let's get into his college football school. Now, Ohio State Buckeyes has Gematria 68, and notice in Gematria the arrows in the way. David Bailey equals 68, and Jets equals 54. That's what I was looking for. Bailey is playing with the Jets. So every draft pick is completely scripted by the numbers. Jeremiah Love to the Arizona Cardinals. Love really doesn't have any Arizona Gematria, so you gotta get into his first name. I can't really spell it, but I'm doing a little better there. 6748, Jeremiah 50, 49, 94. You know, these are not really big Cardinals numbers. And not every draft pick it's gonna sync up perfectly by the numbers, but we can go into birthdays, you can go into your full names, or like this, like May the 31st, 5 and 31, add up to 36, and Cardinals is Gematria 36. Now that's just a fine example. Jeremiah D. Love is Gematria of 71. It's okay. You know, sometimes you have to go into the college stats. I mean, 36 touchdowns in college, and he's drafted by the Cardinals. So, in Gematria, Cardinals equals 36, 42 touchdowns, including receiving touchdowns. Arizona is Gematria 42. So you can also do the same method with college statistics. Carnell Tate to the Titans. Carnell Tate is 69, and I want to say that Titans equals 69, or Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans equals 69. And Carnell Tate does have Gematria of 69. So already these numbers are syncing up perfectly. And then this is the entire process how we go about this. What about Tennessee and abbreviations? Well, Tennessee is Gematria 39. Notice what that equals? Carnell Tate, Tennessee. You could also do it in abbreviations. Arvell Reese from Ohio State. Arvell is Gematria 70 and 25, and this is perfect. Giants is Gematria 70 and 20. Three ciphers. He equals Giants in all four ciphers. They like syncing up these draft picks by numbers because it shows you how rigged this league is. Are these scouts even actually making the picks? It's really the owners that are making the picks. They know who sucks. They know who's supposed to be good. Reese is Gematria of Giants. So this is perfect. It just syncs up perfectly. Kansas City Chiefs, Mansour Delane. Mansour is Gematria of 32 and 94 and 40. Chiefs is 32. Now 94 and 40, he's playing at Arrowhead. Is it Arrowhead Stadium or Arrowhead Field? Never mind. For him, the main thing to look out for, obviously, is Mansour. But let's type in the entire name. Delane is Gematria of 23. Last Super Bowl win at Las Vegas. Las Vegas is 23. Now 31. Chief without the S equals 31 and 123. Delane is, in fact, now he is a member. He is a Chief. A Kansas City Chief. LSU is 52. Kansas City Chiefs is 52. Delane Mansour, nothing else to note with that particular draft selection. Sonny Styles. He's got Seattle Gematria. Sonny Styles is 56, and he is playing at, the team represented. They don't play their games at Washington, D.C., but the Washington football team, they're the team that represents the capital. So that's what we need to know with 56. Styles is Gematria 35. He is a Redskin. That's still their name historically. Redskin is 35. And Gematria historically, the Washington Redskins has Gematria of 100. Styles is playing for the Washington Redskins. They're still the Redskins. That's the name that is associated with the championships won during their franchise history. Jordan Tyson. New Orleans Saints Gematria doesn't really pop up right away. Let me just show you. New Orleans Saints is 64. New Orleans Saints is 79. The Saints, 115, 34. Not every player, the numbers sync up perfectly. But, again, there is another way to go about this. We are referring to college statistics. Round 1, pick 8. Saint is Gematria of 18. He is a Saint. I don't see his college stats. They usually show the player's college stats. Sometimes place of birth works too, or even like player height, for example. It doesn't always line up, but moving on. Spencer Fano, Cleveland. 116, 53. What position is he? He is offensive tackle. Yeah, Browns doesn't equal 109. Well, actually, Shador is Gematria of 80 and 35 and 109 and 37. Spencer is same exact Gematria as Shador Sanders. He is protecting Shador Sanders right now. Do they want Shador to be successful or to fail? They probably draft this guy knowing he's either terrible. Giants are probably going to draft the better tackle because they want the Giants to be good with Harbaugh. So this guy right here, he might suck. No disrespect to Utah, it's only Utah. University of Miami, big time. That's where the real picks are at. Maigoa, Francis Maigoa. Again, Francis is 70 and Giants has Gematria of 70. Just like their first draft pick, Arvell. So it shows you how rigged and scripted the NFL draft is by the numbers. Don't get caught up with how good or how bad your team's scripted draft pick is, like good or bad. I suppose it's great if it's very, very good. But if it's bad, it's because the league is scripted. Same teams suck all the time. NFL's rigged. Okay? Francis might go as 137. Now 137 is the 33rd prime, and New York equals 33. But yeah, main thing to look out here is Francis. All of these 70s with the New York Giants. John Harbaugh won Super Bowl 47 as a head coach, and this is one of the first draft picks for the New York Giants under this new leadership. Caleb Downs for Dallas. Not really any Cowboys Gematria. I mean, just looking at it. Champions is 98, and Mark Davis and Brady equal 35. Kansas City Chiefs equals 172. So yeah, I mean, let's go to this guy quickly. I don't think there's going to be any stats or anything. Sometimes they sync it up with the birthplace. Hoskton is an under 2, and he's born at Hoskton, and he's born to play for the Cowboys. So his birth city has same Gematria as Cowboys in multiple ciphers. Cowboys did win one of their Super Bowls at Georgia. Georgia kid playing for Dallas. That's all I have to say about this guy. Caden Proctor. Caden Proctor's Gematria 65. It's the state of Florida. Has Gematria 65. Proctor by itself. 105, 42, 84. I mean, those are Arizona numbers. I wonder if he's going to play for them. This guy could be a bust. He could be a bust. He plays for Miami. The only team with a perfect record throughout a season. No team has ever gone 19-0. I mean, it's just doing the Gematria of a lot of guys are great and they play at Ohio State, so it's not worthwhile just putting in the Gematria of Ohio State, but type in Dolphins, type in Miami, see what we get. The Dolphins is 50, and what did we establish what Proctor equals? Again, yeah, there's nothing there, which is perfectly fine, but again, we tied in what 19 represents. Ty Simpson to the LA Rams. He played at Alabama. Alabama's Gematria 13 and 50, and now he is playing his games at Inglewood for LA. Your Alabama quarterback playing for an LA team. And now the Rams originated from Cleveland. Cleveland is 33, and Simpson is Gematria 33. Simpson equals 84. The Rams is Gematria 84. Simpson is Gematria 42. The Rams are... no, it doesn't equal 42, but 33 is the main idea. Ty Simpson is 48. I want to say the Rams' first championship was in year 48. NFL championship game. Um, 1945 and 1951. Okay. But again, the main point stays the same. LA equals Alabama. Alabama equals Inglewood. Simpson equals Gematria of where the franchise originated from. So that is what stands out the most with Ty Simpson. Ty's Gematria 45, he will replace Matt Stafford. Matt is Gematria of 9. (12 and 21 add up to 33 as well. 15 starts with Alabama. He is quarterback of the Rams. Rams is Gematria 15. $33 total touchdowns passing and rushing. 30 touchdowns last season passing and rushing. Rams is 30. The Rams, when you type it out, also equals 30. Simpson is 105 and the Rams equals 105. NFL is scripted. Can't spell his name, but let's get into this guy. Olivega Ione is a new interior guard of the Baltimore Ravens. Olivega is 95 and 41. Baltimore is 95 and 41. Again, perfect synchronization of numbers. Okay. Penn State. I think his first name is all that's needed for that one. Ruben Bain Jr. is staying inside the state of Florida to join the Buccaneers. Ruben Bain Jr. 75, 79 and 205. Tampa Bay, Florida. I think city of Tampa Bay is Gematria of 79, I think. When you type it out completely, I guess actually, Tampa Bay is Gematria of 79. Ruben Bain Jr. is going to play for Tampa Bay. They both equal 79 in Gematria. Bain Jr. is Gematria 45. Bucks is Gematria 45. Ruben is playing at Florida. Ruben, Florida. What about when you type out Junior? Ruben Bain Jr. equals 79. That's Tampa. That's Tampa Gematria. Kenyan Sadiq. Sadiq is 50. Kenyan Sadiq 55. Kenyan is Gematria of 84, 78, 24. Now he plays for New York. New York is 78. Kenyan's Gematria of 24. He plays for the Jets. The Jets, Gematria 24. Oregon Ducks. Ducks is Gematria 13. He now plays for the New York Jets. New York Jets and Gematria equals 13. Ruben Bain played college at Miami. Miami is also Gematria Bucks. They both equal 45. Blake Miller to the Lions. Blake Miller 46, now playing in the state of Michigan. Michigan 46. Miller's Gematria 39. The Lions is Gematria 39. Perfect example how to go about this. Tigers is Gematria of the Lions too. He played for the Clemson Tigers. Caleb Banks to the Vikings. Defensive tackle. Not seeing anything that stands out. Vikings, the Vikings, Minnesota Vikings. Abbreviation and player name. I wonder sometimes US Bank Stadium is Gematria of 88. He's playing his games at US Bank Stadium, so Banks 88, this is how we go about that. Monroe Freeling to the Carolina Panthers at 19. Monroe is 82 and 28. He joins Young with the Carolina Panthers. We're talking about Bryce Young. Let's see. Freeling by itself. Nothing there, really. Sometimes you don't sync up the player number letters sometimes. McKay is Gematria Philly. They both equal 37. Lemon is playing for Philadelphia, where the Declaration 1776 was signed. Philadelphia. The Eagles last Super Bowl in Super Bowl 59. So again, we're talking about McKay Lemon. Max I. Hancor to the Steelers. Max Starks, Max Island Hangor, Steelers last title in Super Bowl 43. Played for ASU Sun Devils. ASU is what they are referred to. Okay, moving on. Akeem Messidor is going to join Harbaugh's physical defense. Akeem, 43, is Gematria of Chargers. He's now with the Chargers. Messidor is Gematria of Chargers. So that's the main thing that stand out right there. Is the Gematria of the Chargers. Malachi Lawrence of UCF to the Cowboys. UCF is Gematria of Cowboys. Malachi is Gematria of Dallas Cowboys. They both equal 43. Lawrence is 45, 135. The Cowboys, 135 and 45. And you, the Cowboy edge rusher. Cleveland wide receiver. Conception. Again, we have to look at Shador's Gematria. Let's go to Shador quickly. His Gematria synced up perfectly with the running back. This is a guy that you may want to look at his player statistics. Football player's not there. Kevin Concepcion. Okay, that's his name. No wonder why nothing is popping up. Kevin Concepcion is 76, Gematria of the Cleveland Browns. He's on the Browns. Kevin is 61. Cleveland Browns is Gematria 61. Kevin is on the Browns. Dylan Tyneman, Ducks safety, is now with the Bears. Dylan is 33. The Bears has Gematria 33. Tyneman is Gematria of Chicago. They both equal 46. I see great stuff here with Dylan. Kalen Rutledge, is that who I'm looking for? Yes. Houston Texans. What we got? Kalen is 31. He's playing for Houston. Houston is 31. Rutledge. That's it. What about Georgia Tech? Georgia Tech now playing at the city of Houston. 62 Gematria. Chris Johnson to the Miami Dolphins. What we got here? Not much. Not much. Caleb Lomo, Utah. Draft a guy from Utah coming off the Super Bowl loss at San Francisco. Utah and San Francisco both have the same Gematria. You know, they lost the Super Bowl at San Francisco, and now they draft a player from Utah. Caleb Lomo. We have to look at Drake May's Gematria. Does anything stand out here? The San Francisco Gematria definitely stands out. Patriots did win a Super Bowl in Super Bowl 51, so that stands out as well. Tom Brady, now Brady has Gematria 23. Houston was also a Super Bowl that the Patriots won at. And almost done here. Peter Woods to the Chiefs. Again, Woods is 23 and Chief does have Gematria 23. The Chiefs' last Super Bowl appearance was in Super Bowl 59, so that's the other thing that stands out. Peter Woods is 50 and Kansas City has Gematria 50. The Kansas City Chiefs has Gematria of 50. Peter 64. Kansas City Chiefs has Gematria 64. Omar Cooper Jr. Omar Cooper is playing, the team that represents the Big Apple. They both have Gematria 56. Omar Cooper. Omar Cooper Jr. the Big Apple also has Gematria 52. Omar Cooper also played at Indiana. Indiana's 52, the Big Apple 52. So the Jets have and you know, for the heck of it, let's just go to the stats here. 24 touchdowns, passing and rushing, and you know, 24 is Gematria the Jets. So it's not just only about the player name, but also about the statistics as well. Keldrick Fogg. Keldrick is 35. He plays for the Titans. And Jadarian Price, I did the video about, you know, Jadarian's 58. The Seattle Seahawks equals 58. I can end it right here. The draft is completely scripted.